I'm Gary Mastrangelo. I've been with Gun for Hire since we opened in 2013. I'm the operations manager. I'm going to give you a quick little tour of the rubber berm in the back and the air handler. Before we head down range, we're going to turn the strobes on. This makes the range in a safe condition. It lets anybody else know that there's somebody forward of the firing line and not to proceed. So we're going to take a walk down range where we have a rubber berm system. The way a rubber berm system works, if this was solid rubber, it wouldn't stop a bullet. How that works is there's granules of rubber. When the bullet hits the rubber, it actually transfers all of that power over all the different rubber. It's about kinetic energy. So a lot of that kinetic energy gets transferred to the rubber and it gets spread out. So it only goes in maybe 6 inches, 8 inches. And there's actually 3.5 to 4 feet of rubber in there. Behind the rubber is AR 500 steel, 50-yard range, and in range 2, behind the AR 500 steel, there's concrete. You could literally shoot an RPG. It's not going through. Bomb-proof, so to speak. I'm just going to throw this over here. It's going to take a little while to warm up. The rubber chunks, it's basically ground up tires. We get it from Pittsburgh. Cleanest rubber you can get, non-radial, there's no metal in it. Take a closer look at the rubber. Bullet hits that rubber, all of that energy gets dispersed in all the other rubber chunks. In the event somebody comes in here and they're shooting at some ammo, which they're not supposed to shoot here, like incendiary, any kind of tracer ammo, it could get into that rubber and potentially cause a fire. A lot of times because it has no oxygen, it just fizzles out, nothing happens. But if we do get an alert from one of the RSOs over the radio, there's some smoke or whatever coming out of that rubber, we just get this device here. It's a thermal gun. I'm going to go over to here. Boom. You see how it lit up? Here's nothing. And you come over to that hot pocket. That's not a lot of heat. That just generates enough heat to keep your hands warm. But yet, this thing picks it up. Every night, no other ranges do this. Before we go home, we spray the rubber with fire retardant. Now, this comes from the factory already, fire retardant. Nobody else is doing that, but we do it just, we don't want to fire. Now, as far as lead, we recycle everything here. The brass gets recycled and the lead gets recycled. An outside company does that. We do it 2 or 3 times a year. They'll come in, they'll mine the lead, complete PPE. They have vacuums going and they'll drag all the rubber down. They'll take the lead out and they'll haul it away. As far as the air filtration system, we use a company called Carey's. They're #1 in the industry. There's nobody that even comes close to them. Very expensive units. We have 5 of them. The way it works, all the air that's in the range gets filtered. It gets pulled from back there, goes past the shooters, and it goes downrange and into a huge air handling system. In that air handling system, there's 3 stages of air filtration. There's a pre-filter, a bag filter, and HEPA filtration. 100% of the air that comes through the range is filtered. After it goes through filtration, 80% of that air, after it's filtered, goes out into the atmosphere. So there's constantly fresh air and filtered air coming through. This is the units we use, Carey's, very responsive to us. You get on a phone, they pick it up, they'll go through any issues.